Hello, my name is Michael Surber. It is May 15th, 2024. My background is in graphic design. I've always been a creative person. I've always seen things differently. Even at a very young age, when people were making turkeys, tracing their hands, I was taking envelopes and gluing them together and making puppets. Basically, my work comes from just with whatever's inside me, emotions, thoughts. But the landscape around my home does give me some inspiration as well. My biggest influences growing up had to be, for starters, comic book artists in general. That's initially how I wanted to do my art, but I also enjoyed my art classes because of the different genres and mediums I got to try out and see what I liked and what I don't like. Actually, in high school, I didn't even like painting. It was actually the one thing I liked least out of all of them. But I've grown to love it over the years more and more and been able to express myself through it. My focus right now is to mainly focus on my art into a full-time job or career, if you will. That's been the main focus as of late. Some of the biggest challenges of being an artist and not giving in to self-doubt. I think we all have that voice in us, but it doesn't tell us the truth. Oh, you should have done it this way. For the longest time, I wouldn't even hang my own artwork in my home because I would pick it apart. I'd listen to that voice. If I could give my younger self, some advice, I would tell him, don't ever stop. Don't ever quit. Keep going. You were born for this and you are brilliant. The world needs your artwork, plain and simple. I have tried some some weird methods and techniques. I've taken children's toys and covered them with paint and then drug them or rolled them across a canvas to see what I get. And my painting Buck, that's primarily what the background is before I painted the Buck itself in the foreground. I do like silence sometimes when I'm working or creating. But most of the time, I will have some kind of music playing in the background. I have a wide variety of selection of tastes of music. So it could be anything and everything. Probably the best reaction that I've ever gotten on my artwork is I had someone cry when they opened up their box of a commission I did for them. And they told me that I somehow took the painting that was in their head and made it 10 times better than they could ever imagine. And that was just really heartwarming for me. My hope for people to take away from my artwork is just joy. If it brightens up one person's day, then I feel satisfied. We get so bogged down with our day-to-day that we forget there is beauty in everything around us if we just stop and take it in. And so if you'd like to follow me more, I am on Instagram.com/Michael W. Surber. I have my shop at sevenfindesign.etsy.com, or my website itself is michaelsurberart.com. As of right now, you can see some of my work at the Springfield Museum of Art here in Ohio. I have a solo exhibit starting next week in Milan, Italy with Mad's Art Gallery. And also locally, I'm at the Joy and Whimsical Depot for the spring exhibit. Thank you so much. Take care.